Option number 2, succession planning. Sarah Struble, HRM 460, Organizational Development, Colorado State University Global Campus. Professor Dr. Mary Welsh, September 29, 2019. In this presentation, we will be discussing succession planning. This includes: what is succession planning? Why is succession planning important? Benefits and challenges of developing strong succession plans. And finally, how can succession plans improve organizational culture? First, what is succession planning? The SHRM defines succession planning as the future-focused practice of identifying the knowledge, skills, and abilities to perform certain functions, and then developing a plan to prepare multiple individuals to potentially perform those functions. First, we will look at what is included in a succession plan. First is training. This is giving the employee the tools and time allowance to participate in training activities for them to be able to perform their current job role. Development, giving the employee the tools and time allowance to participate in training activities for them to be able to perform future job roles. Career planning, guiding the employee based on their self-interest towards a career path that aligns with their skills. This can include mentoring, training, and development. Career management, the ability for an organization to create and maintain job roles that support their organizational objectives. And replacement planning, an organization's ability to replace personnel as needed. Why is succession planning important? There are 3 main reasons. First, changing cultures. As older generations head into retirement, organizations will be left with mid to senior level positions to fill. By using succession planning with younger generations, organizations can train and guide them to be able to fill the roles that will be coming available as the older generations exit. Identify training and skill building needs. As the workforce and technology changes in the workplace, the need to update and implement new training and skill building exercises becomes increasingly important. In the succession planning process, organizations have the opportunity to create and implement these new processes with younger employees that will be carried on throughout their career at their respective organizations. Finally, morale and employee satisfaction. Employees want to believe that their company believes in them. When an organization takes the time to invest in their employees through training, mentoring, and career planning, it is more likely for the employee to feel satisfied in their job. Additionally, morale increases when employees see each other succeeding and encouraging each other to participate in the succession planning process. Here is a slide that demonstrates how in the government sector between 2015 and 2016, how many government agency employees planned on retiring and the need to fill those positions within the agencies. Benefits of succession planning. First, succession planning identifies next generation of leaders. By conducting trainings within the organization for succession planning, management is given the unique ability to identify which employees hold which skill sets. This includes the ever-important leadership skills needed for career advancement. Structure and training. As stated previously, succession planning allows management to develop and implement a cohesive training program that may have been lacking with the older generations in the organization. Long-term planning. For an organization to avoid high employee turnover, investment into their current employees is a must. By investing in the current employees and guiding them through the succession planning process, an organization is able to see how their investment will pay off in the long run as those employees advance through the company. Challenges in succession planning. Employee investment and retainment. While an organization may want to invest in their employees, this does not always mean that the employee hold the same loyalty. It is not uncommon for organizations to invest in time and money into training employees for succession planning, only to have that employee take their learned skills elsewhere. Choosing the best employees for development. Although a company may want to implement a succession plan for their employees, the organization will still want to consider whether or not this is the best decision for everyone. It may seem easier to promote within by training. However, this could lead to not obtaining the best employee for the position. Organizations should examine carefully which employees can fill roles appropriately and when the organization should seek outside perspectives. Improving organization culture through succession planning. Organizational culture includes an organization's expectations, experiences, philosophy, as well as the values that guide member behavior, and is expressed in member self-image, inner workings, interactions with the outside world, and future expectations. GothamCulture.com. Speaking of morale, again, employees want to feel like their company believe in them and want them to succeed. By creating an organizational culture that encourages employees to expand their knowledge of the company in order to further their career within the organization, morale begins to increase.